The Assassin's Creed Chronicles series had so much potential, so it's a shame to see it close out on yet another disappointing entry. Chronicles Russia has an amazing art style. In particular, I love the game's use of colour. The majority of the environments are black and white, so when you see a splash of red, it really stands out. But the art style feels totally wasted on this game. The gameplay is nowhere near as good as the art. Chronicles Russia has the exact same issues as India and China and is painfully short on new ideas. The only major new mechanic is sniping. There are points around the environment where the protagonist Nikolai can pick up a sniper rifle. This is the only part of the gameplay that I actually enjoyed. Sometimes you have to pick off enemies and clear an area, but other areas let you shoot out lights to allow you to sneak through. I always ended up taking out all the enemies though, because the stealth mechanics are still pretty weak, and the less time I had to spend playing this game, the better. When given the choice between sneaking or fighting, you feel obligated to sneak, because the combat mechanics are totally abysmal. Something else that really bugged me in the last Chronicles game, India, was the tripwires that were around the environment, because I found them to break the flow of the game. These are no longer present. Instead, they've been replaced by something even worse: mines. When you encounter a mine, you either have to stand right behind an enemy because they have an item that stops it from detonating, or you have to steal said item from him. This is so unnecessary and is just an irritating way of extending your playtime. The rules in these games are also completely inconsistent. Sometimes the game just throws a stealth mission at you, where if you get spotted, it's an immediate failure. The story here is much better than the story found in the previous episodes of Assassin's Creed Chronicles. Nikolai has much more realistic motives, but he's severely lacking in character. The best part of the story is the other focal character, Anastasia. Anastasia has an interesting character arc and is written in a way that you want to see her succeed. I also really like that this game ties back to Assassin's Creed Chronicles China in an interesting way. Unfortunately, the story is also bogged down by some mediocre voice acting. Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia left me feeling completely disappointed, mostly because there are some moments that show that this series could have been so much more. But ultimately, I'll remember Chronicles as a sloppy sidestep for the Assassin's Creed franchise. Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia is the most disappointing entry of the three games. It improves on the story, but doesn't learn at all from the gameplay mistakes of the previous titles. I'm giving Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia a 4. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, please like, subscribe and share for new reviews every week.